I have a cousin. Her husband was killed in the 43 insurrection. Good husband, good father, good provider, had gotten off from work, and the crowd had gathered, I understand. And the police told them to scatter, and they didn't scatter fast enough. And his father was killed. And they had two children, two sons. So that was my first, understanding of what happened in Detroit. The conditions for housing, particularly, were not that great where we lived, and we were new to the city and so forth. And for the first 3 years, I think I moved about 4 times until my grandmother bought a house on the west side. And it was fun for me. As a 9-year-old, I got to know all the kids in the neighborhood. I went to Brewster Center, and I became a majorette with the NAACP. There was a lady by the name of Captain Hamilton. She would take us to the parades, and we participated, we marched. We were just little proud kids, happy just to be involved. I remember people coming back, relatives coming back from World War II with their uniforms on, and how proud we were of them. And, and here's this unevenness going on in this country. In 1954, when they had the school desegregation, that was also the year I graduated. I worked in the cafeteria at Providence. And there were other high schoolers there from Catholic schools, what have you, whatever. And I think I was about the only black one in there, female. And everybody had a job by the time they finished high school but me. All the other little young girls, Italian, whatever, they had their jobs lined up. And I remember going, I won't name the company for whatever reason, I just won't name the name. But it was a big utility company. And I passed that test with a perfect score. And I did not get a job. And that happened many times. I didn't have time to resent it because I was about moving on. And I think that was, looking back, I think that was the best thing that could have happened. Just did not have time to resent, but it was there, and you just keep on pushing. And when I looked at my grandparents or uncles, aunts before me, and see the type of lives that they had to live and what they had to endure and how they kept the faith to go to work and do the best they could, then that meant that I had to do and go on and do the best I could and to move on and to move forward. And they definitely encouraged me. That was the beautiful part. I was in tune with what Dr. King was moving, toward. Each year that Martin Luther King would come here, which was during Lent, he would be at the church down on Woodward and Grand Circus Park. And I always made it my business to go down there to hear him. I remember telling my husband that I wanted to go to Mississippi. And he said, "You can't go to Mississippi. You got 3 kids here to take care of or whatever." But I really kind of daydreamed about that. And I remember sending money to some of the organizations, especially the student organizations. It was about getting an opportunity for more education, more jobs, an entryway to those type of things, and also avert discrimination. There was actually going to be a change in America. I felt that the nonviolent way at that time was a better way to go to get laws passed. I also felt that with Lyndon Johnson being in office, which did come to bear out, that he would be supportive of civil rights for the people in this country. The time was right, and from there to what it is today, it's been a tremendous change.